A.J. Johnson, a beloved face of 90s comedy, celebrating the life and legacy of Anthony A.J. Johnson, 1966 to 2021. Who was A.J. Johnson? Anthony A.J. Johnson was born in 1966 and grew up to become one of the best, most recognizable comedic faces of 90s black cinema. With a natural gift for physical comedy and an infectious energy that leaped off the screen, AJ carved out a unique space in Hollywood that few could match. A proud product of the urban American experience, AJ brought authenticity and heart to every role he played. His characters were loud, lovable, and unforgettable, reflecting the communities he came from with humor and humanity. As an actor and comedian, A.J. Johnson became a key figure in the golden era of 90s black cinema, appearing in landmark films that defined a generation. His work resonated deeply with audience who saw themselves reflected in his performances. Sadly, A.J. Johnson passed away in July 2021, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and a body of work that continues to celebrate by fans around the world. Though he is gone, his characters live on, still quoted, still loved, and making people laugh. House Party. Long before Friday made him a household name, A.J. Johnson turned heads and stole scenes in the 1990 hip hop comedy House Party, playing the unforgettable character Eazy-E, a smooth talking, fast mouth moving member of the crew. Johnson brought an electric comedic energy that audience couldn't ignore. His performance in House Party showcased the natural timing and physical comedy that would define his career. Even in a film packed with talent, A.J. Johnson managed to stand out, earning laughs and recognition from viewers across the country. House Party quickly became a cult classic and a cornerstone cornerstone of 90s black cinema, celebrated for its authentic portrayal of black youth culture, its infectious soundtrack, and its hilarious ensemble cast. A.J. Johnson's role as Eazy-E was a key ingredient in that magic, a breakout moment that announced him as a genius com- comedic talent to watch. Legendary role Friday, 1995. A.J. Johnson delivered one of the most unforgettable comedic performance of the 90s as Easel in the 1995 cult classic Friday. Directed by F. Gary Gray and starring Ice Cube and Chris Tucker, Friday became an instant cultural phenomenon, and Easel was at the heart of his humor. As the lovely seeming neighbor character, AJ brought Easel to life with impeccable timing, physical comedy, and a fearless commitment to the role. His scenes were among the most quoted and replayed moments in 90s cinema history. Lines from Ezel became part of everyday slang and pop culture, shortening for a generation of fans. Friday cemented A.J. Johnson's place as a true comedic legend of black cinema. His ability to steal every scene he appeared in, often with a look, often with just a look or perfectly timeline, demonstrated a rare and genius comic gift. Fans still celebrate Ezel as one of the greatest comedic supporting characters ever put on screen. Ezel wasn't just a character, he was a cultural moment. AJ made him iconic, a tribute from fans of 90s black cinema. Other noticeable roles: legacy. Defining 90s black comedy, AJ helped shape the landscape of 90s black cinema with raw, authentic, and unforgettable comedic, comedic characters. His ability to bring humor and humanity to every role made him a standout presence in every film he touched. Still quoted, still celebrated decades later, AJ's performance, especially as Ezel in Friday, are still quoted by fans around the world. His comedic timing and improvised energy gave his characters a life that transits the screen and become part of pop culture history. A lasting influence on cinema. He made you laugh, but he also made you feel. AJ Johnson's impact on 90s cinema culture endures through the generations of comedians and actors he inspired. His legacy lives on in every rewatch, every quote, and every tribute from fans who grew up loving his work. Fan culture. Iconic Friday quotes like Izzel are still repeated by fans decades later. Lines from the 1995 classic remain a staple of 90s pop culture reference online and in everyday conversation. A.J. Johnson's comedic style influenced a generation of black comedians and actors. His ability to steal scenes with authentic humor set a blueprint for character comedy in urban cinema. 90s nostalgia communities on Reddit, YouTube, and fan forums regularly celebrates AJ's roles. Retrospectives on House Party and Friday consistently highlight his unforgettable contributions. Social media tributes flooded timeline after his passing in 2021. Fans shared clips, memes, and memories, crowning A.J. Johnson's legacy lives on the hearts of 90s cinema lovers everywhere. Remembering AJ tribute. Anthony AJ Johnson, 1966 to 2021, left us far too soon, but the laughter and joy and unforgettable moments he gave the world will never fade. From his scene stealing debut in House Party and his legendary portrayal of Ezel in Friday, AJ brought a rare and authentic comedic energy that resonated deeply with audiences everywhere. His characters were more than just funny. They were human, relatable, and full of heart. AJ and a gift from finding the humor in everyday life and shared it with the world in a way that felt genuine and warm. He was a cornerstone of 90s black cinema, and his contribution helped shape a cultural moment that continues to inspire. He made us laugh. He made us feel at home. He reminded us that joy is a gift worth sharing, a tribute from fans everywhere. We celebrate his life, his art, and the lasting legacy he leaves behind. Rest in peace, AJ Johnson. Your spirit lives on in everyday laughs you gave us. Thank you. Keep the laughs alive. Share your favorite AJ moment. Hashtag AJ Johnson, hashtag 90s legend. Please subscribe to my channel.